Welcome to Relics Radio, your favorite weekly podcast dedicated to the metal detecting and treasure hunting community. Here are your hosts, Ken from Adventures in Dirt and Tony from 5280 Adventures.
I always like that guitar. Bam, bam, bam. Welcome to another Relics Radio. I'm DK with Adventures in Dirt. I just want to say hello to everyone real quick before I bring my co-host in. It's another Thursday night. Let me get up his intro music. Here he comes. Know him as Mr. 5280 Adventures. Hey, Tony.
What up? How are you, man?
I'm tired.
Yeah, you're beat.
Today was a rough one, man.
It wasn't today. You've been out digging is what the problem is. You've been digging without me. That's why I'm so vibrant. And you are just like kind of dragging. But you know what? You've been finding stuff too. So I guess you shouldn't complain too much. No, man.
It's been really weird, man.
I know.
I don't dig apart too often.
It is very rare.
And even though I was having a great time, and my buddy Jeff, gonna miss him like crazy when he moves away to North Carolina.
Yes.
By the way, if you're in North Carolina and you're looking for a pretty good dig part, let me know. We're trying to hook him up. He's moving out there to North Carolina. But yeah, it was really weird not having you with me, man. I was just like, well, where's Tony at? But I know you were busy. I know you had stuff going on.
Yeah. I was out twice a year my dad comes out from the big OH and spends almost a week with us, and we go up to Fort Collins up in northern Colorado, not far from you, and we just hang out. We literally just hang out at my sister's house. The cousins are all running around batshit crazy like little heathens, I tell you what, man. But it's great to see the family and everybody be together. Everything is planned around what are we going to eat next? Are we going to order in Jimmy John? Well, I mean, there's 20 of us, so are we going to order Jimmy John's and have it delivered? How are we going to do dinner? Like everything's based on all around meals. But man, we sit there, we just play Uno games. We play Phase 10, Five Crowns, like all these different games. We just have a lot of good time just being with family, and with what I've been going through this last month, it was really good to just be around all my family, so
Yeah,
it was good. So I was busy, but I was thinking about swinging that machine. I was kind of jealous of you out there. I'm not going to lie.
It's always in the back of your mind.
It is. It is.
Probably the best picture I saw from you during your time up there, because you were posting a lot of personal pictures and stuff, was you had a picture of the family. Like at some point, I forget the time frame, right? Where it was just like 3 or 4 of you, and then all of a sudden now there's 20 of you.
Oh yeah.
When you did kind of like
it was 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
and now here's the family. You have grown quite the family, man.
The family's grown a lot. And like I said, all the cousins just running around together. And I mean, just when you think about, I don't know how you grew up. I grew up in obviously in a large family because I'm Italian, but those are the events and situations and moments that I remember is run around with my 17 cousins and, just that kind of thing. So I hope that they remember those kind of things as they grow up as well. And, instill that in that our family kind of history and stuff. So yeah. Got to have family, man. Got to take care of your family.
Absolutely.
We've had some moments. You and I both have had some moments over the last couple months where, how family is important, right?
It is very important,
So
love your family, man. Hug them, get around them any chance you get. It looked like a lot of fun, man. And I know,
it was good.
Even though I missed you out there in the field,
I know.
Happy for you to spend that time with them.
Yeah, and you found some good stuff. You guys were sending me pictures and making me jealous, and you found that I don't know how much you want to go into. How much do you want to discuss all that?
Yeah, we're good. I'll be putting out videos on it, but I don't mind. No one watches my detecting videos, anyways.
I know, right? I hear you.
All right, yeah.
No, you found a good Indian artifact. That's the one I was really impressed with. Like that's for you and I, we don't find those kind of things. We found not even a handful of those kind of items.
Yeah, I think I've found 1, 2, 3 total.
Yeah, and I found one. So
yeah. it's yeah, you don't find that often, man. But if you're in the area that and this is it. I didn't think I was in the area. That's what shocked me more about this one. And I have found a couple others where I knew there was a possibility of maybe finding some. This time it was like, no, I wasn't even thinking that way. I was just looking, swinging my detector, looking at all the stuff, because we were finding stuff on top of the ground, but relics and stuff, buttons and little buckles and stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there, but and what's cool is that I was with our buddy Jeff and his niece. Jeff's niece came out with us, 16 years old. She loves kind of looking around on top of the ground and helping him dig holes. I need a hole digger, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, she was cool. And I to entertain her, because she didn't want to swing a detector. So to entertain her, I said, sometimes when we're out detecting, keep your eyes peeled, because sometimes on top of the ground, you can see sort of Native American artifacts. Sometimes you can find them. You got to be looking for those rocks that just stand out amongst the other ones and investigate them and stuff. And her eyes got big and she was like, oh, that kind of excited her. So I was like, good. Okay. Mission accomplished. I kind of gave her something more to do rather than looking for little buttons and buckles.
That's awesome.
And then right at the end of the day, man, getting ready to leave, I had it with this spot. It was just Iron City, man. Sick, thick, ridiculous Iron City. And I was just like, oh man, working. We should
put that on a shirt. Sick, thick Iron City.
That would make a good shirt. And yeah,
that's the name of our rock band. That's it. Our heavy metal band. Sick, thick Iron City.
Yeah. I'm gonna dig some holes. But no, right at the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
Getting ready to leave. I look down, I see this thing. I go, that looks like something. And I scoot it, and it was great. I walk up to her and I said, they're getting ready to pack up too. And I was like, you know what? I go, what did I tell you at the beginning of the day? And she didn't remember, because we had chatted a lot throughout the day. I go,
yeah,
keep your eyes peeled, because you never know what you're going to find. And I did a hand drop with her. Ooh. And before I did that, Jeff looked at me and he knew what I was talking about. He goes, no. And I hand dropped her and stuff. Pretty awesome. Cool. A lot of you probably saw it on my Facebook page, but here, I'll show it to you. I got it here in front of me.
Yeah, I want to see it again.
Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that is Blade. Yeah, that is
so cool.
It's so cool. Yeah. And
you can absolutely tell that is not found naturally looking like that. That's been worked and for a tool for a purpose.
Yeah, I posted it out on I posted on a lot of sites, and people confirmed it. They don't know the period. Some people were saying paleo, some people were saying, they just didn't really know. They couldn't tell because they used tools like that for a long period of time. But it's old. I know that. And,
it could be paleo, could be keto, it's somewhere around there.
Vegan. You just never know.
One of those eras that ends in an O. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good era.
Great.
I don't know.
Great find though, man. I was really impressed, and I can't wait to see that in person, because that's, like I said, that's a rare find for us out here. Sure. So
yep.
Great job.
Especially when you're not looking for it. There are sort of arrowhead hunters out here, and they have specific spots they go, you know what I mean? And
well, our friend Beth has found a good number of arrowheads out here in Colorado. She had a beautiful display.
She really has.
She showed me. Yeah.
She's actually the one that turned me on to the fact that we can actually find that stuff out here.
Right.
Like I knew it was like certain spots, but she's like, oh no, the place we're hunting right now, Ken. She said, you can find that stuff out there. And I was like, you're kidding me. As soon as I heard that, man, I was like, eyes going one way, ears going the other.
Right.
Swinging while you're looking, and just listening.
Absolutely.
So, what's funny is I was looking through old pictures the other day, and I saw a picture of my hand, and it was holding a metal point, a trade point. And I thought, I didn't find that. I think that's Beth's, right? You remember that long one?
Yeah, I think that is Beth's.
It's a long work
one. Almost positive that's Beth's.
Yeah, and it's a metal point.
Yeah.
Like a trade point.
Yeah, Trade Point, absolutely.
But it
Way
had
cool.
me, I'm getting older, so I'm like, man, did I actually find that and I forgot about it?
That's why they make Facebook for you to go back and look at your previous, for that day, what happened a year ago up to, 12 years ago or whenever, it came out or whatever. So
That's exactly
yeah,
right.
I look at that stuff all the time. I'm like, I see two different sides. Number one, why did I post something that ridiculous? And then the other side going, wow, that is so cool. I forgot I had found that or I was out detecting that day. So yeah, I like looking at those memories underneath Facebook.
Yeah, sometimes those are pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, I forgot all about that. So I guess that is
Yeah.
one thing that Facebook's good for is memories and looking through old stuff, man. Hey, who's joining us tonight?
Well, we got a couple people here. I see. Bill Hayes says, "Hey everyone, look at this, Dill Digger. Hey, all you dirty money
You
lovers.
dirty, dirty money lovers. What's up, Tim?
E-Tector. Hello everyone. Look at this guy, Robert Thompson. Howdy from Nebraska.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about Nebraska a lot.
I have too.
I've been listening. I listen to books more than I read books. And I've been listening to books regarding the Oregon Trail, the California Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
And just diary entries and diarists that took that trip back in the mass migration of 1852. That was kind of the height of it. And yeah, just listening all about trail life and what went on between them and the Indians. And then I started another book that's more all about the Indians and their interactions with sort of white settlers coming through. And it really interesting. A lot of talk in Nebraska.
Well, that's why you found that knife, it appears, because you're studying all now about American Indians, and then all of a sudden you come up with that.
I didn't even piece that together, man. That's brilliant.
See?
That's has to be it. Willpower, man.
You're channeling it.
Yep.
You're willing it.
You think about it and then you find it.
Love it. You love it. Hey, we got a world traveler in the chat.
What's that?
Check out this guy.
Oh, didn't he just get back?
Uh-huh.
We're going to talk about him later tonight too. What's up, Dave? How are you?
Good to have you there.
Yep.
Here's another guy. Look at this. Ohio Relic Hunter.
What's happening,
We're going to
Bill?
talk about that guy.
He was just showing off on Facebook the other day. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was smoking a bunch of cheese.
I know.
I've never smoked cheese before. So
it looked incredible.
It really did.
Gary Holes.
Hello,
all Gary. Thanks for coming on. Hey, Dirt Clod, metal detecting.
Hello, Dirt Clod. How are you?
Yep. She says lots of fall colors. Yeah. Oh man. I took some pictures today outside at work.
Yeah.
We've got a silver maple, or I'm sorry, a red maple. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. And I miss that from Ohio. There's all the red maples over there in Ohio. And we've got one at work and I had to take pictures of it. Wow. It just takes me back to the Midwest and the fall time and all that kind of stuff. I love fall. Fall's probably my favorite season, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like it. I like when the temperature starts turning, cooler. Yep. You start feeling that, there's that definite change coming. And the colors keep getting brilliant. I just asked everyone in the chat whether they have full swing fall colors going on. Colorado doesn't get a lot of reds, not as much as I've seen like in New England and upstate New York and stuff like that. I wish we had more reds, but
I love the Midwest because of the reds. We have the yellows because of the aspens. The aspens turn an absolute beautiful gold color up here in Colorado. But we don't have the reds and the oranges and that just drives me crazy. I love that stuff.
I think that's always been in my head. And then the other day I was coming back from these new sites we've been hitting. And I saw this bank of them and there was all kinds of red in it. And I was like, oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Shit. Detecting 307. Sorry.
Yeah, we were both on there.
Oh, I'm letting go of the mouse.
Don't touch it.
Go of the mouse.
I want to press it. I want to put it up there.
How are you, man?
Go ahead.
Detecting 307. All right, here we go. Central PA metal detectorist.
Hey, Central
welcome,
PA.
welcome.
I bet they've got some nice reds in
you.
Central PA.
I bet they do.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm dying to get out there for sure.
Gorgeous part of the country too.
Yep. So Lurker Troy's with us tonight. He hasn't been much of a lurker lately.
No, he's been very active.
active.
I've seen him on actually, I think
man.
is he been on Instagram? I think he's been going live on Instagram too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff. I can't remember if it's Instagram or it pops up as an alert, and I pop in when I can and watch and things like that. So yeah, he's been real active. Not much lurking there,
which we like.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I love it.
And even you that lurk, that's fine too. You'll pop in every now and then when something moves you. But hello, Greg, Finding America.
Nice.
Definitely got to go over and check out his YouTube channel if you haven't. It's a really good one. He's got some great videos out there.
Great content. Great content.
Teresa's in the house. How are you, Teresa? When are we going to get together again? Boy, it's been a while. We're
gonna have to go north. She's gonna have to come south, and we'll just spend maybe a weekend up in that area.
Yeah, that'd be great. She's been going so many events and so many trips.
I know.
Man. It's just I've been real jealous watching her travels and her adventures.
It's ridiculous.
Having so much fun out there, man. Oh boy.
Here we go. Have somebody we haven't seen in a while. Metal Mike and Persis.
Hello, Mike. How are you, man? Good to see you guys.
And
if you're both watching and listening, hello.
Yes.
Good to see you too, Persis. Yeah, they put out some great videos too. If you haven't checked out their channel, go check that out. Glad to have you guys here, man. Welcome.
How about Copper Joe?
Is Copper Joe in? Hey, Copper Joe. How are you, Joe?
Joe always pops in here. I love it.
How are things up north? We got an opportunity to meet him a couple years ago now at the Rush to the Rockies.
I bet it's getting cold up there.
I bet.
Nick Molnar's joining us tonight. Says hello, everybody.
Nick.
Yeah.
What's up, Nick? He's up north.
See if we're getting close to catching up here.
Blue Diggers, scrolling down from the top. Hello, Nick. How are you? Speaking of Nick.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see here. I know, right? Look at this. If you guys don't know Nick is the proud owner of Nick's Custom Laser Engraving, who loves Relics Radio. Sent us some hats, sent us some coasters and things like that. Check out Nick's Custom Laser Engraving over on Facebook. He's got some Christmas ornaments, some awesome Christmas ornaments. Does some cutting boards, like I said, those coasters. Everything's custom. So if you've got your own logo for metal detecting or whatever else you really want to put on an object, Nick is your man. He can do it. And actually, you were just Ken, you were just talking. You said someone reached out to you, said, "Dude, where did you get one of those hats?"
Yeah, I had the first request for one of our hats. I'm like, I know a guy that knows a guy.
That's right.
I'll give you
so reach out to Nick over on Facebook. And he takes care of us over here at Relics Radio. And go ahead and take care of Nick. He'll get you whatever you need. Look at that laser, man. Look how cool that is.
Yeah. Make great gifts like those coasters and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect gift for the hard to get. That's right. Commercial? Are we running commercials for you, Nick? Is that what we're doing now? No, thanks for the support, buddy. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. So... yeah,
we're gonna do something a little different tonight, huh?
We are. We don't have a guest lined up, but we're gonna kind of start talking about some various finds that you and I have seen around the internet and detecting world for sure.
This is gonna be a fun show because we want to have everybody interact with us as well as we're showing stuff. Make some comments, some encouragement. Hopefully, those people that we're showing are also watching with us. And it's always good to get some positive feedback. And, if you've even found something close to it or if you know maybe something about it or those kind of different things, pipe in on the chat and let us know. We love the live chat. If you guys are listening on the replay, we'd love to have you guys join us on Thursday nights too, because it's a lot of fun. We're still trying to catch up. We haven't even caught up now to where the chat is yet.
We're not.
Which is hilarious.
Don't tread on me, metal detecting. Love that name.
Oh, the Berkshires.
Yep. Mm-hmm. things are
Nice.
changing there. It says needs a couple more good frost to kill off them ferns. Get rid of the greens, man. Let's start seeing
That's
that.
right. That's
And,
right. So we can start swinging, right?
That's right. Heavy metal detectors, Kentucky.
Good
Says, hello,
morning.
fellows, and everyone. Good to see
Good.
you. Thanks for joining us again. Who else we got?
Detect SD.
That's it. Evening
There we
all, he
go.
says. Good evening all. Look at that cute little coil he's got on his.
Hey, Mark Trailer. Mark Trailer coming
man,
on
how you
joining us
doing?
tonight.
Have we seen you in here before, Mark?
I can't
don't
remember.
know if I've seen you in here. Well, welcome, man. Thanks for coming in. Good to see new people in here.
We dig it. Hello. They're only saying hello to Bill Hayes. Nobody else. Not chiming in. No, actually, just kidding.
That is a trek. We dig it. Tell everyone where you're from in the chat. I don't know what the time zone is there, but hey, welcome, man. Thanks for joining us for sure.
Yep. We got X Marks the Spot checking in with us.
Hello, Mark. Good to see you.
Yeah,
man.
Mark, what's up?
Been a while.
And how about DC digging?
Oh, look at that button.
I know. Check out that CSA button. That is illegal. I tell you what.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Wrong.
I bet that was so exciting to see that come up. We don't get an opportunity to see that stuff out here, man.
Nope.
Yeah, he's in St. Croix, man.
Yeah.
That's a ways away, but absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you that. Dave Crookshanks says, good evening, everyone. Good to see you, Dave.
Hey, Dave. Good to see you, Dave. Thanks for coming on.
Popping in, joining us.
I know. That's great. We got a whole bunch of people here.
Yeah. So yeah, done some digging. You haven't been out much, right? Like you said, you had all the family and stuff.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. Yeah. You and I were out a couple weeks ago. So that's last time I was out. And then this weekend, you know what? It's 6:22. We haven't even talked chickens yet, but I'm just going to interject real quick.
Go ahead.
Saturday, I'm harvesting turkeys for Thanksgiving, and then it's just coasting till the spring. So just putting that out there. Now I fulfilled my obligation to talk about chickens and poultry.
But no more about the girls in general.
You know what? They're freaking on strike is what they're doing. They're molting and they're not laying eggs anymore. I tell you what, they're about ready to get put in the freezer if they don't start laying soon.
Jeez. They're just they're on strike, huh?
Yeah. So that's all right. Still feeding them well. Little ones are growing up. Big now. They should be laying, let's see, probably about another 4 weeks or so. We'll get the little ones laying, and then we'll be into the winter. So, but can't get. I tell you, we're ready to get rid of all these turkeys. They are dirty
birds.
They are dirty birds. They taste great. Gary Hull says smoked turkeys. Now we're talking. Yeah, I just have to keep focused on the end result and not the raising result, because they are nasty. Whew. Dirty girls.
You never know.
So,
only time I see turkeys is when they're crossing in front of me on the road, or they're coming out of my oven or my smoker.
That's right. And I mean, it looks like Full Metal Digger has this unbelievable idea here that roosters don't lay. What are you talking about? How can that be true? I must have a lot of girl chickens out there then.
Must be, Roger. Yeah. Gary
all right.
Sounds like a whole lot of clucking going on. That's right. We have a lot of clucking.
Well, we got 115 chickens and four turkeys left. So
that's cool, man.
Yep.
It's been exciting to see that whole thing develop and the ranch grow and all kinds of stuff. And now you guys are getting
it's a good time
building, and it's pretty cool.
Well, and also that, eggs and chicken randomly show up at your front door every once in a while too.
That's not bad either, right? With a big sign on them saying "Spatchcock me, spatchcock me."
That's right, spatchcock me. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I've been out digging on the prairie,
finding
some cool things. Before we get to other people, I'll show you some of my finds. I don't mind. I got some videos coming out on it, but
Okay.
we'll see how this works. Oh.
Okay.
See that
Ooh,
ring?
I know what that is. That's a ring.
That is a ring.
Ooh.
That is a ring. Couldn't find the stone. I looked and I looked and I looked. I couldn't find the stone.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't try, but here, check this
I
one
bet
out.
there was. I bet in that style, I'm going to say there was a nice ruby in it. I could
Like
see
a
a
ruby?
bright red ruby in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, these
That was
places we're
beautiful.
digging right now are all pioneer kind of settler home sites. So I mean, they didn't have a whole lot, and it was late 1800s, early 1900s. So you find kind of be different pieces of what they had with them, personal effects and stuff. This
Right.
one's hard to hold on to, so I'm going to show you here. Let me see. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, you probably saw a lot of this. I'm surprised how some of this. Okay, first of all, the soil in Colorado is absolutely ridiculous, especially in this
It is.
part. We're high desert. We have sandy soil, especially up in the prairie areas where I'm digging. Absolutely crazy. Everything's pristine, well protected. Nothing is rusted. Well, iron's rusted, but check this out.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shoot. There we go. How am I ever going to find it? I told you it was hard to hang on to. What did I do with it?
You posted that picture over on your Facebook and a bunch of different groups too.
I did. I was proud of that one. That one's of
Heck
course I
yeah.
just dropped it. It just went somewhere. Oh well. I'll pass. I'll go on the next one. Yeah, that was a copper and mother of pearl cuff link that used to stand like this, and go through the shirt hole, but it's now bent like that. So shoot, where'd it go?
Real quick, while you're looking for that, I just want to interject. Michael, busy bee detecting, popping in, saying hello, everyone. Just want to stop in and say hi. Not staying long, dealing with some mental health issues, which you all know I suffer from. Michael, you're in our prayers, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Go back and watch a video. Was it last week?
Yeah, it was last week. Yeah.
Talking about metal detecting, burnout, mental health issues, PTSD, those kind of different things. We had a good show about that last week, Michael, as well as a professional that had come on, Ken's wife, that was talking about some types of things. So know that you have all of our support, the entire community, and get the help that you need, obviously, as you work through that.
And thanks for
Appreciate
stopping
you,
in and
man.
say hi
Yes.
too, man. Appreciate
Right.
you taking
Absolutely.
the time. But yeah. So let me get back to this. Let me see. I found it. Oh, shoot. I realized too from all this digging I've been doing.
You're not going to find. You better go find a metal detector to go try and find that piece there.
There you go. There it is.
Let's see. Let's get you up
there. You can't hold on to it. This thing is just too small. There we go. Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
It is. It's just,
it's such a cool piece.
It is. And if you look at it really close, you can see like the waves of the shell, of the mother of pearl.
Yeah.
Pretty
cool. That's incredible. Yeah. When you found that, I didn't even know really what it was. Cause I always thought the cufflinks didn't have that, post, the full post in it. I thought it was more like links, a couple links together and stuff like that. And
they used to just be posts like that. They used to be like just barbells, and you would stick them through and they would kind of hang in there. They probably lost them all the time, which is probably why I found that one. Jeff found one of these, and I ended up finding a couple more. This is when we were out with Zach, but look at that cool button. Wait a minute.
Let's see here.
Focus.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can do this. There we go.
Right there. There you go. Ooh, look at that.
Pretty, right?
Gorgeous.
In the center flower, the cone of the flower in the center turns.
Oh.
So if you want to see the back, it's all rusted
iron
out.
Back.
Yeah, iron back.
Yeah, iron back, iron post.
And it was meant to
piece.
sort of, it was meant to kind of turn. But yeah, I found
it's a
couple
beautiful
of these.
piece.
Yeah,
those are gorgeous. Beautiful. Yeah. You found 3 and Jeff found 1.
Yeah.
All at the same spot, which was amazing. That's the shirt we were talking about where they took it off and swung it over their head and all the buttons went everywhere.
That's right. Don't Shred Me Metal Detecting says dug a gorgeous MASA regiment Continental Army. What does MASA stand for?
They corrected it, should say MAS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Massachusetts 1st Regiment. Perfect.
Gosh.
They fought at Bunker Hill. We're not finding stuff like that here. Yeah, send me a picture, man. That's really cool. Found this little good luck. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
There we go.
A good luck. Oh, a good luck button. It's got the 4-leaf clover.
Little 4-leaf clover. Yep.
And again, guys, look at the no corrosion.
Nope.
How that's the soil in Colorado. If you're in a really good spot, which we are, really takes care of the fines.
Especially the copper and the brass, man. It's just pristine.
Yes.
That's cool. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Did I man, those 12th Georges, they're everywhere.
I got so many of those. I'm sick of them. I never get sick of those.
We get 12th Georges out here in Colorado. Believe it or not, I don't know how they get all the way out here from Georgia. They come out beautiful.
They do.
I was going to say, I don't know. I think I let you know, but I was on ancestry.com this week. Did I tell you about this?
I saw something you posted about your wife's family.
Oh, that's right. I posted on Facebook. I'm starting to dig into my wife's family, and I got all the way back. Her 7th great-grandfather fought in the Rev War. He was at the Battle of Fort Montgomery, which was in New York.
Yes.
And it's listed right there. And then his son, so that was Jedediah. His son Titus fought in the War of 1812. So really cool.
Isn't it so cool? I mean, that's why I love genealogy research, because you discover all these things around every corner. All of a sudden you click on something. You're like, oh, there's a picture of him. Oh, he's got a saber next to with him or something.
I know, right?
Oh man, he was at, Andersonville, you got captured and all this stuff. Like you find all kinds of information that you just never knew about your own family. I encourage anybody to do that. Start looking at your own genealogy. Man.
Going back to the 12th Georgia buttons, Bill says he's still trying to figure out what regiment the 410s are from.
I don't know, man.
Tim says those 12th Georges are up in Illinois. They're everywhere, man.
They were all over the place.
That regiment was all over.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys understand what we're talking about, the 12th Georges.
Yep. I found a little tiny one. It was 4440, and I don't know if it was a 4440, and I don't know if it was a regiment or what it was. Like, was that one of the 44th something of foot?
Yeah, absolutely.
They couldn't make their mind up, so they just called it 44 or 40.
It was all of them.
It's all of them.
All the above.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that. Actually, I've never heard of that caliber. So
I haven't either. Yeah, that's interesting. You got anything else to show there?
Yeah, sure. Let me see.
Show and tell.
Yep, this one just hit Facebook.
What's that? Oh, I saw this one.
Let me see. Do it here, and then I'm gonna back off until it focuses.
There you go. It's so tough, right?
Nope.
No. It's not gonna work. Dang it. I see an eagle. Yep. Bill Hayes says great seal. Whoops. Great seal. Yep. You're right. It is a great seal.
It is a great seal. It is. How come I can't get it to focus? Shoot. Darn thing.
I can see all the fingerprints.
There we go.
On your fingers.
Close. Yeah, I know. Should have washed my hands tonight before I get work. Yeah. So it's got a back on it. Says, oh shoot, see that just focused? No.
I know. I jumped out of there.
What does it say? It says what was it? Horstman. Yeah. Horstman. HORSTMANN. I looked at it and it was like 1890 to 1915 or something like that.
Yeah. But World War I era.
Yep, definitely World War I.
Yeah. I know Buckle Boy had chimed in the chat not too long ago. Glad to have you on here tonight. Hopefully you're still here. But I think he had said also on Facebook when you posted it that was kind of rare to find those from that time.
Yeah, Dave said it's an early version because
Yeah,
there's no border around the edge.
there you go.
And yeah, Buckle Boy said it was definitely a Type 1 and definitely a little bit more rare.
Yeah,
I
cool
can find them all
stuff.
day. I love that design, and
It's gorgeous.
always cool when you can find a military button of any type, especially
That,
here in Colorado.
that matches that bridal rosette that I found.
Yeah.
Do you remember the bridal
Yeah.
rosette?
Oh, yeah. Giant.
It's massive.
Size
It's
of
like
a
this.
coaster. Yeah, like a coffee coaster. Huge, man.
Yeah.
And then I guess they came in 3 sizes, right? I didn't know that. I thought they only came in 2 sizes, coat and cuff. But I guess there was a jacket size that were in between the two. So I think Jeff found a coat button out there similar to this, and then I found the jacket size.
Right.
one. Yeah.
No cuff buttons were found?
No, not this trip. No, not this last trip
Okay.
out there. But
Well, we'll find them out there then. I mean, we need to find the trifecta.
Yep. Find the whole uniform is what we're going to do.
Hopefully it's still not attached to somebody.
No, I didn't know that. Drum and Detect. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Horseman was also a Civil War era marker. Didn't know that.
Nice.
All right, last one thing for me, and then we'll get on to somebody else. But this thing popped out, and it shocked me. Anytime you see gold come out of the hole, you're just like, oh, yeah. Look at this cute little thing.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
So that is...
yeah. Did you ever find out exactly what it is?
I think it's like a fob, like some kind of fob. It's too small. It's got hooks on both ends.
Yeah.
It's too small to be a wristband unless it was.
I was going to say like a bracelet or a They wouldn't have had wristwatches, so
right.
But it's definitely individual pieces clasped together to.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Great piece.
The gilt is just hanging in there, man.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's absolutely gorgeous.
I was like, Jeff.
Oh yeah,
it's one of those finds when you're like, get over here. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun one to find.
Hey, Copper Joe said he went detecting yesterday by a park on some exposed beach.
Yeah,
killed it. 39 pull tabs, 10 sinkers.
Sweet. Got to be a gold coin there somewhere, buddy. And you're on it. You're on it if you're pulling those.
Lurker Troy found some nails.
Yeah. Oh, we found tons of that, man. So much iron out there.
Oh, the iron out there, yeah, is insane. Absolutely really insane. That's all right. That's what that's what makes some of these sites, some incredible things, because you can have the impatience and go out there and just go, oh shit, there's nothing out there. I'm not gonna even waste my time.
Right.
But you're either pulling out some of that iron to get to the other stuff, or going low and slow with a really good machine, iron discrimination, trying to pull out what you can, and you're going to find those types of things like you just found, man. It's an incredible piece. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
Yeah. And I'll show it again. And then I popped that. Oh. Look at that thing, man.
So cool.
So cool. It just was sitting there waiting for me to come along and find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to work this showing stuff to the camera. So
yeah.
Very cool.
Sounds like Tim killed it too. Found a 61 memorial.
Wow.
Nice.
Someday people are going to be like, dude, what are they going to call him?
Well, hey, 61. I mean, how old is that? That's 63 years old.
Yeah, that's pretty old, man. Look at us being snobs. We're like, yeah, it's not 300 years old. It's nothing.
Well, not everybody can go to Germany and detect either. So
Dave had a good trip over there, man.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Drum and detect. Yeah, it's actually a knife blade, I believe, is what you had determined that to be. Some right.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Knife blade for sure. About 3.5 inches. Real nice. It's a broke, it's not a complete piece, but
yeah,
I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Sitting right there looking at me. So what are they going to call if they call Indian head pennies IHPs?
Yeah.
In 100 years, what are they going to call wheat pennies? Just keep calling them Wheaties?
Yeah, Wheaties.
Wheaties.
And then it's the Stinking Lincoln.
Stinking Lincoln. That's right. That name will live in infamy. It will live forever.
Although I will say, I usually call it a copper penny if it's prior to 82, and then 82 on, I call it a Stinking Lincoln.
Stinking Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Well, you want to talk about some other things with
was there anything else going on outside there besides what you found? Oh, yeah. Ohio Wheaties. We're not even going to get into Ohio Wheaties. Yeah, so there were some incredible finds just in the last couple of days. Even I mean, we didn't have to go back too far on Facebook and Instagram to find some incredible stuff. What's the first one you want to?
Let me see. Well, this came in today. Why don't we talk about this one?
Okay.
Steph Diggs.
Hey, David Rose. Yeah, it's not hunted out.
No,
we have some receipts that are coming up here pretty soon that it's not hunted out.
It's not hunted out. Is it, Bill?
Let's talk about nudge.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's pull up stuff. What stuff got?
So this is an interesting one. So I'll let you explain it.
So she found this.
Yeah, she found this.
She found this.
There we go.
Well, she found this.
Yeah.
Look how pristine that is. Like, that's, and the decorative work on the.
Yeah, it's one of the more fanciest, most fanciest buck I think I've ever seen. Like, who was wearing that?
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Thanks for having a governor on yourself. But yeah, she didn't actually find this. She found it on eBay or somewhere, right?
She found it on eBay. Yeah. She found it on eBay.
So many people find stuff on eBay and then they try to pass it off as something they actually found in the ground. She's at least saying, I found this on eBay, but it's been staring at me for so long. I just had to have it. It was one of those pieces, though, that absolutely just shocked me to see that.
Yeah,
being presented. Like, look at that. Look at the innards of that thing.
That's what. Yeah, that's what's amazing is just the intricate work on the innards of that is just crazy. Yeah, Bill says
you
looks
almost
like
went
it's
there.
been bedazzled. I almost did. I almost made a lot of enemies there.
Yeah. I think it belonged to King George. Anyways, we'll stop that
there. Cool find though. I mean, like, and she's very upfront and honest about it. She's like, it's just such a unique piece, and it's a beautiful shoe buckle. It truly, honestly is. So, kudos to her for holding out and, not just having kind of an emotional buy on it. And she waited and waited and she ended up getting it. So,
how many of you done that?
Yeah, how many buckle?
How many out there have done that? Like, we're all relic collectors, right? Like, we love going out and finding relics. It's what we just live for. Tony and I just so passionate about it and stuff. But I know a lot of people then put that into their collection. And I know a lot of people also like coin collect or antique collect. And so if you're really into it, you see something like that, you're like, ooh, I got to have that for my collection,
Well, yeah, and she did present it that she had dug it. There's some Facebook pages out there talking about, fakes and those kind of different things, and never presented it that she had found it. She digs shoe buckles where she lives at, and she digs old coins, 1600 coins where she's at and things like that. But, when you're a lover of history, and you can look at how many people will buy a coin, an old coin. So, something like that, you buy an old coin, you put in your collection. It's the same thing. She never presented it falsely or anything like that. So, it's a beautiful piece for history. It could be in a museum. I mean, it's a gorgeous buckle right there.
Have you ever bought anything for your collections?
don't think I have. I'm trying to think if I have.
Let us know in the chat if you've ever, if you, hey, let us know in the chat if you're into collecting anything else. Like, are you a collector of sticks or rocks or
if you're a collector of
whiskey
sticks, I got a
bottles?
whole bunch of them here for you. I will no, I have purchased some history. I have back here on the wall, you can't see it. I have 3 Confederate banknotes from 1861. I have purchased those, put them in a frame. I just think it's a pretty neat historical type of thing. From the history of the United States. You know, it was interesting how it's, you know, it was Confederate money, you know, because they were trying to form their own country and things like that. So I purchased that, and then I do like presidential history as well. So I did purchase a picture that has a couple signatures from some presidents and things like that. So
Yeah.
so historically, yes, you know, in terms of that, but not metal relics. How's that? If I can
Gotcha.
be very specific.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it at all. You know,
No.
it's history, man.
I bought actually, you know what? There were some people on YouTube that used to do these auctions. Like they'd have relics and stuff, and they would like on a live stream, much like that, they'd be like, all right, man, we're going to do this. We're going to auction this off. Anybody want it? I found it here. There's a video you can go check out. And then they auction it off. And then they take the money and they give it to somebody in need, like somebody in the community, right? Like Mike Lyman. You've seen Mike Lyman do that a bunch of times. Hey, we're raising money for so-and-so. So we're going to have you guys donate a bunch of stuff to us. And then we're going to have a night of auction. It's a lot of fun.
He's done very well with that.
He really has helped out people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just
out of the kindness of his heart, man. It's really cool. Thanks, Mike. But I was lucky enough to win this. It's hard to explain. I don't have it here, but it's a pamphlet, a folded up pamphlet for the anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg, the Pennsylvania Railroad from 1913. It was the anniversary. And it's got a fold out map of the Battle of Gettysburg, and it shows all the different hills and the armament locations and everything. Really cool. And it's original from the 1913 anniversary get together. And it is just as frail as can be. That's why I don't have it out. It's put away right now, but I need to get that thing restored. But that's about the only thing like that I've purchased besides books and stuff like that. But
yeah, of course.
No relics though, I don't think. What are people saying in the chat?
Yeah, Il Digger says he went to an antique store in England and there was an entire box of what looked like brand new clay pipes.
Oh, really? Really? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ohio Relic Hunter. I'm not a collector, but I have dealt with everything from ephemera
to porcelain signs.
Yeah.
Ephemera.
Civil War telegraphs. Now, it's Civil War telegraphs. That'd be kind of cool, right? I mean, because that would be a piece of paper that, you know, probably, you know, through the telegraph, and then they wrote it down, and that'd be kind of cool. Again, it's historical. I like that. I found this one pretty funny. David says, I bought a big 1951 silver German coin that I really liked because I thought I'd never find one. A couple months later, I actually found one. I gave the bought one to my friend and kept the dug one.
Oh, here's a quick story that reminded me of a story. My friend Kevin Dowd, he's in Pennsylvania. It's up in Potter County. And
Potter County diggers.
His friend Casey, I think they're digging partners. I think it was Kevin that found on this one property, he found his first large cent, and it was like a flowing hair large cent. His first one, right? He was just ecstatic over the moon. And the landowner, when they were showing him all the stuff they found, he took that. And Kevin said he was so bummed, but his property, man, you know, he's just so bummed. It was so bummed. And so he told me the story that about a week later, his friend Casey behind his back purchased one same year, purchased one online or from a coin shop or something.
Yeah.
Don't know how much he paid for it, but he went in and it was in better condition than the one Kevin found. And he went into the guy and he said, I'm going to give you this brand new, shiny, better condition one for that one that my buddy found on your property. Are you okay with that? And the guy was like, absolutely. He just wanted the coin.
Right.
And then he was able to go back and hand drop it on Kevin and say, I got your coin back, man.
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool, right? That's a good
very
friend.
awesome.
Good friend.
Absolutely. That's a cool story.
Railroad Telegraph's talking about hauling leather whips to the south. No kidding.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Mm.
Again, it's telling a story. It's like reading those diaries, or it's telling a story of history about everyday life. You can't duplicate that, replicate that. It's amazing. Love it.
This book on the Oregon Trail I'm listening to right now. That's what this guy did. Is he started in Missouri, and he started with this one lady's diary, but there was a certain part to which she stops and then she picks it up again further down the trail. So what he's done is he's taken a collection of all these diaries and he's pieced them together so that basically it's the entire story of 1852 from various wagon train accounts, working all the way to the Oregon. It's really a great book. Really great book. I'm enjoying it a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good read.
It is.
Detecting 307, thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yep.
Good luck if you get out this weekend, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Go get the good stuff.
Yeah.
So a friend of the show.
Yeah. We have friends.
A few of them. Every now and then.
Yeah.
Friend of the show had a really good day recently.
Really?
Yeah, really good day.
How good? And how really good of a good day is it?
Well, it was kind of touted as being the find of his career.
What? And I think it's a pretty long career, if I will say so myself.
It is a long career. But
very long career.
Yeah.
Get to it. I'm sorry.
I know it's all right. I'm just looking at it off screen. So our friend Bill Hayes in the chat and our friend Bill Marsh, Ohio Relic Hunter, they were out digging together. And Bill came up on something that he's been looking for a long time. He just never pulled one, right? Like me, I've only pulled one IHP ever. So I'm looking for another. You think I would have found 100 of them out here by now, but no, didn't. But Bill's been looking and he finally came up on a piece of one. And it just thrilled him to death. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Sorry, Bill, if we're embarrassing you, but it was sure exciting. Sure. Yeah, I say sorry, too bad, man.
Too bad. Don't care. We're going to show it.
There we go.
So can you play the video?
Yeah, let's see. Let me know if you can hear it.
What did you turn on the?
What do you think you got? Let me see.
Yeah. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
It looks like Spanish silver, cut Spanish silver.
Clean that sucker up. That's a big one too. It's gonna be like a 4. Let's see the read of that or the.
Hey, Bill, tell us in the chat if you ever realized what that's cut. Is that a cut piece of 8? Is that a cut 4? What do you think?
No kidding. That's definitely what it is.
Look at that.
I've been looking for one of them for a long time.
Look at that.
To find it out here at the Button Foundation. As much as we found
it. Button Foundation. Write that down.
Yeah. Okay. I'll write that down.
Yes, that's definitely Spanish.
Can you tell what it
Look how beautiful that is, man.
Pretty big.
Oh, man.
Imagine that story if it could talk.
Let's see.
1700s.
Yep.
TIN.
Thick too. I think that's a piece of 8.
It is really thick, man. Look how thick that thing is.
It might be.
It's so thick.
Say down there, bottom. I'm zooming in.
One. It looks like.
It's got Carlos on
Yeah,
it.
you'll be able to ID that one. No problem.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Yep.
What?
CA.
That is insane.
Woohoo!
Shit.
That ought to make your day. That ought to make your day.
Way to go,
Yeah.
Bill.
Makes you.
I'm telling you.
Or-
Good job, buddy.
Oh, crap.
It wasn't that deep either.
Look at that right there,
I
man.
don't know. I scraped everything out of the hole.
Nice. It's so close to that tree.
Yeah,
Dig
not
in the
even,
roots
what,
and everything.
3 inches down.
Bill, how
Okay.
long did you stay there at that
Oh.
hole and look for the rest of it?
It was worth the trip.
Yep.
See,
I love
if I
that.
stopped when you did, it'd still be sitting here.
Yeah, and I think I dug a button. What,
Yeah.
4
You
inches
dug
from
the
it?
button about right there.
Yeah.
All these coincidences, man. All these justifications.
Right.
I didn't
Right?
hear it. You cut
Right,
that
well,
multi-floor rose out of there. That's what got you down to it.
Huh?
You cut that multi-floor rose out of there. That's what you got.
Yeah, I cleared the area a little bit.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, good job. I'm glad to get that one on video.
yeah.
Ha!
But it's funny, like you start going back over different, you start to rewind a little bit and
Mhm.
say, how did I end up at this
Mhm.
point? I was
Yeah.
going back to the truck, and I just happened to take a left instead of, like unbelievable.
Yep. That thing right there. Why did I stay a few more swings and why was I looking down to spot that thing?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Well, and the sun shining a certain direction, made it stand out or contrast with the dirt or like all of those different things. But, like they were saying in the video, he cut out this other bush out of there and was able to get more into that spot. And then it's a couple inches down, just sitting there.
yeah.
And if he didn't find it, how long would have it stayed out there for another 20 years?
Yeah,
you
who
know?
knows? Who knows?
Unbelievable. What an incredible find. And Bill actually tagged both you and I in that and saying, yeah, it's officially hunted
Yeah.
out now. There's no
Right.
more for sure.
That's it. No more in Ohio. That was the last piece.
Right.
Yeah, look at that. Ohio Relic Hunter says been absolutely pounding that
years.
site since 2014.
Jeez.
He keeps
Took
going
10
back.
years.
He's had
10
many
years to
bites,
go back to the same site.
and he continues to pull stuff from there. So
Right. After 10 years, you pull a piece of 8. Good for them. Congratulations. Like seriously, that is a find of a lifetime for sure.
Tony and I were
Beautiful,
both
beautiful.
like, "Did you see
piece.
what Bill found?"
Real quick, send it to each other real quick. Oh my gosh, did you see this? And so cool to be able to see, it has 17 on it. At least you could at least see the 17. Too bad it wasn't just over to the right a little bit more that you could have got the full date, but
You got to go find that
or at
other
least
piece
the
that has
last
the
two.
rest of the date on it.
There you go. Yeah. Would that be incredible?
Wouldn't that be crazy? You match the date up. You're like, oh, it is the
Oh
other
my
piece. It is
gosh.
the other piece.
How crazy is that?
Yeah. I saw a video on that one time. Reminds me, I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. This guy over in England, he found a cut gold coin
Yeah.
that was cut. And he was like cut in half. And he was like, wow, it's a cut half gold coin. I don't know what this cut in half for. But he loved it. He brought it home as one of his prized possessions and stuff. And then 3 years later, he's digging in the same field about 300 yards away. He comes up with another cut half gold coin. He brings it home, shows this all on video. Comes home later, he puts it up, and it's just like an exact match. What are the odds, man? What are the odds of that? 3 years later, he finds the other half.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Metal diggers. What's up, Jay?
Yeah. Yeah. Like Nick said right here, never hunted out. Never hunted out.
Nope.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great find. And I loved Bill. I wanted to say to you, after I gave you a whole bunch of crap for it, but thank you for posting and tagging Ken and I, because us sharing in that type of find, really any type of find, but that find for you, after we give you so much crap about Ohio and things like that, it meant a lot to us.
Yeah, it did.
That you tagged us to show us, because what an incredible find, man. Thank you. And congratulations. Huge congrats.
Really happy for you. Really happy for you, man. You can see it on your face too. The video was great. So thanks,
Oh my
Bill.
gosh.
Thanks, Bill
Yeah.
Marks, for making sure, I'm glad you got that captured on film. That was fun to watch. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gary Hull says 6 other detectors have the other little bits of that.
Yeah, they do. And they're probably all just as excited. You know what I mean? Oh, can you imagine?
Oh, look at this. What a turd. We didn't tag to share. We tagged to brag.
You just go on with your own bad self on that one, man. You got plenty of bragging rights with that.
Love it,
Crazy.
man. Great find.
What else we got? What else we got? We wanted to show some. Oh, so yeah, okay. I'll show this one. We're talking about Kevin Dowd,
Yeah, you were talking about him earlier. Potter County Diggers
Potter County Diggers.
with the flowing hair.
Yeah, that's the story I just kind of told. And I'll tell you what. So Kevin Dowd, Potter County Diggers, him and I went to England. My first trip to England, he was on the trip. Neither one of us got hammered silver. That's all we wanted to find was a hammered silver coin.
Right.
Found plenty of other really cool stuff, but we just wanted a hammered silver coin. So we both walked away from there kind of feeling dejected about that part of not finding a hammered silver coin. I went back another time. He couldn't come with me. When you and I went, Tony, I found a hammered coin. So I redeemed myself.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin just went. He just went back with similar group to the Dirty Dozen we went to that first time. And he finally did. He finally found a hammered coin. He found two of them, actually, and then a bunch of other silver. But I'm going to show this.
What have we got here?
So this is this tiniest little hammered silver coin. Like, look at it. It's about
holy
as small as
cow.
a gold coin. It's so small and so thin. Absolutely crazy.
Dang.
So congratulations, Kevin, on finding and redeeming yourself so that we're no longer skunked of getting hammered in England for sure. Really happy for you, buddy, because that's a beautiful coin. But I wanted to show you something else. He didn't.
Well, you got a text about this.
I did.
Were we together when I think we were together digging when you got this text?
Yeah, we were, and I announced it to you guys.
Yeah.
Now, when you dig in England, you find a lot of stuff you have no idea what it is.
Right.
You know,
right.
You'd be like, "Hey, I found this thing. What is it?" And they'd be like, "Oh, that's a piece off of
a sword pommel.
A decoration from a spear from Roman guard duty or something like that." Like they know that kind of stuff. They just, because they find so much of it, they've identified it through the Treasures Act and the fines liaison officer. They know all that stuff. So it really is crazy for us to think we know what it is. But so he texts me, and I tell the guys, I go, so my friend Kevin's over there, and he just found something that looked like a piece of crap. Now he's done this once before too.
Right.
The first time we were over there, he found a piece of crap. It was in his junk pile. It turned out to be a sword Killian, like a sword guard from 1 BC. They dated it to 1 BC. 1 BC.
It was in his trash bag.
It wasn't in his trash bag. Guy goes, you know what that is? they found a number
of
that. Look, there's a piece of the blade right there, and blah blah blah. And this is the guard that kind of. Oh my gosh, crazy. So he did that again. Let me see where it's at.
I want to hang out with Kevin.
Me too, man. I don't know if I can change. I don't know if it's going to say what it is. I'm just going to have people guess.
Darn
it. The text is correct, is a Roman chariot reigns guide.
What?
That's what they told him. He said it was in his trash pile. He knew it was some kind of, like, he thought it was fairly modern, 1800s. And they're like, "Oh, do you know what that is?" And I guess they showed him a picture one, and that's what it's supposed to be, a Roman chariot reigns guide.
and you would think, I mean, if you pulled that, it was something. It necessarily wasn't like, but how would you go a reigns guide? That is insane.
Yeah.
So did they have a year on that?
What's that? No,
any idea of a year?
When did the Roman period end? They run like 396 AD is when the Roman period kind of ended, 400 AD, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Dave Rose, he finds tons of stuff. You ever found a Roman chariot reigns guide? I mean, he may say he has. That guy.
He's got 3. What are you talking about?
His are complete, and they still have the reins in them.
He's going to say that's a left-handed type 2 from.
Look, Dave, we give you crap, man, but it's true, man. I mean, if you ever seen his relic room, you just
It's insane.
straight up there with some incredible
the
museum.
Smithsonian.
It's pretty incredible, man.
Oh, see, look at
Turret
it. He already
rings.
knows.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see, he knows.
He says, I have not. I think they're called turret rings. So you don't know if that's a type 1 or type 2, Dave. Oh, so fun. So fun. Yeah, man. I was so happy for him. Like, you got to be kidding
That's
me.
awesome.
You did it again, man. Some piece of crap that turned out to be something pretty awesome.
Yeah. Good for him, though. I mean, and to throw, so you find it and you're like, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, right. Hey, good night, Robert. Thanks for joining us tonight. Peter Leroy in the house. How you doing? Have you looked up digging deep detecting? Eric is finding crazy fur trade era finds up in the Upper Peninsula, some stuff 1600s. Yes, I believe we have looked him up. And we had a couple of his buddies on here, right? Huh?
We had
Eric.
didn't we?
Do we have Eric on?
Oh, no, I was thinking of Beetle.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah. We had a couple guys on for fur trade up there, and they were talking about digging deep detecting. That's where we heard about it. And I went and looked at his YouTube channel. Yeah, man. That troll. Did you dig fur trade, Peter? Are you into it? Because that's a whole nother thing, right? It's detecting, but that's right up there with like bottle digging and
Yeah. And you and I, we kind of got on a kick there with some guests and research and going down that rabbit hole of that whole era during that time, because it was something we didn't know a lot about. And incredible stuff up there. Yeah. Incredible. Some of our actually
fur trade, all that stuff.
Yeah. Some of our best guests on the podcast were talking about that stuff. So yeah, great stuff there.
Yeah. I believe you, Bill. It probably is initial to Kirk Douglas on the inside. He should check for that.
Yeah,
check for the signature in there. He autographed that one. Hey, you know what I was going to tell you? At one of the sites I was digging at. So I found a trash pit.
Okay.
Tons of glass and a full bottle sitting there, half in and half out of the soil.
What?
I think we need to bring a probe up there, man. I think we need to bring a probe there. I think that's our next bottle.
You know I'm on for that.
Yeah.
You know I'm on for that. That'll be pretty insane.
The homeowner shouldn't mind.
No. We'll be done. We'll be in and out of here. You'll never even know we were here.
Call Tom Asham. We're like, Tom, bring your backhoe. We got an hour to get this done. Come on, buddy. What else did we kind of notice? Oh, you know what? This happened a while ago, actually, but this was a lot of fun too. Let me try and get it to where, yeah. So how many of you are familiar with Quarter Hoarder? And he detects with a bunch of cool characters.
Yeah.
And one day, Dog Tag Doug, Jane Fawn Doug, came up with a pretty cool find. So we're going to show that one here.
Dog Tag Doug.
Dog Tag Doug, finding the good stuff.
All right.
Here we go.
But it's probably
wow. What is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, Doug, don't even rub it with your finger.
Yeah, rub it real hard.
Scrape that thing on the. Look at that.
Oh
my gosh.
It does, but not a peace dollar sunburst.
Here, use this softer.
No. We got spray.
Yeah, we got to spray this just like this. Oh my goodness, Doug. What is that?
Rub it on the grass.
Right in my hand. It says Liberty inside. There's like, I don't know what that image is in the middle of the sun, but it says Liberty.
All right.
Oh, I see a date.
I see a date too.
You do?
Wow.
I thought this was cool, man.
1826.
This is crazy.
Doug, what the heck do you have here?
Is it hold?
Doug, what the heck is this?
It looked
thing?
like it was
I
hold.
don't know. You're holding.
It says 1826,
Yeah,
Rich.
that's what I see.
And
It's
guess
hold.
what? I
Doug,
kept
spray
calling
that.
you over to.
Oh, it's a wreath.
Where?
There's a giant eagle on it. Oh my! What is this?
I see letters at the
I've
top.
never seen this before, Doug.
There's a giant
If you could
eagle
spray it
on
a little faster. That would be.
Here, Rich. You do it. I'm shaking.
It's like a circus.
It's like a circus here.
The heck
It is
that?
hold. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh,
Mexico. I see Mexico.
yeah. Oh, Republico.
this might be like an 8 real, Doug. I
Oh
see where
my
the R right
God.
there. It's either going to be a 4 or an 8. It's an
It's
8
gonna-
real. I see it right there. It's an 8 real. We've never gotten one before. We've only gotten halves, ones, twos. Oh my! I've never seen one
real.
before.
Look how big that coin
That
is.
is absolutely
Massive.
amazing.
It was screaming.
Let's give this a really good cleanup. That is absolutely incredible. Holy cow. Doug, you're the man. Congratulations.
Today.
Well, every day.
Unbelievable.
There you
I
go.
mean,
Congratulations, Doug.
You know, if we found like a silver Morgan, you know, we would flip out, right? I mean, to find 1826 8 real. Hello.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's pretty exciting, man. Like
Incredible find.
I haven't found any big silver. Have you?
No.
Oh, you
Nope.
found your real.
Yeah, it was a 2 real though.
2 real. It's a pretty big piece
2
of
real.
silver.
Yeah,
You haven't found any
about a
silver Morgan dollars?
quarter.
I've never found.
I found a Kennedy half, but it wasn't even silver. I think it was from the 70s. But no, I want to find a peace dollar. I want to find a Ben Franklin half. I would love just to be able to find, you know, all of those for sure.
Yeah. No big silver for me. We don't find a lot of silver here. We really don't. We don't. We don't usually hunt home sites. We try to find old sites that maybe have some seeded or some barber or something. You know, out here in the West, man, if you drop something that was valuable, you went after it to find it. You know, definitely wasn't disposable.
Yeah, all the people in Ohio, they were all rich and they didn't care. They just left money everywhere. 1880 Morgan.
Jeez. They just cut up their silver and throw it everywhere.
That's right.
Shoot. They're like, this 8 real is too big to fit in my pocket. I'm going to cut it up in these little wedges.
Cut it up. There were the live chats chiming in on these silver, on the dollars and stuff. Gary Hall's yet to find one. Let's see. Thin Blue Diggers seeded half is my big and only seeded coin or half. Gary Hall says Walking Liberty half. Nice.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Welcome, East Idaho Digger, man. Good to see you. Yep. Everyone's having a good night. Yeah, we're chatting about finds and showing some stuff we've kind of seen. Buckle Boy free for the night. Finally free. Oh, I love that feeling. When you know you're done, you're just, that's it. I'm just going to hang out.
Oh, gosh.
It's a good feeling. I had a rough day today, man. Today was pretty rough. So
you're talking about Buckle Boy, and he's got to chime in. Who invited that guy?
He's dude. Come on.
6 seeded halves, 2 Morgans, and my wife has a Morgan.
Not in Colorado.
No.
Did not find that in Colorado. He came out and dug with me here in Colorado and did not find that in Colorado. That's for sure.
You know what, though? I wouldn't be surprised if he visited us
and found one.
Go out to the sites that we've been to, and he pulls that kind of shit.
Yeah, right. Right on the surface.
Well, yeah, that's how he rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ill Digger, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, full metal. Probably all eyeball finds. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Ill Digger says 1922 peace dollar. Sweet.
Gorgeous.
What was the peace dollar you had made into a ring?
By 1921.
1921.
So, yeah, my grandma was born in 1921 and had a guy reach out to me after she passed and said, "Hey, I make rings. I would love to make one for you to commemorate your grandmother." And it's in the safe. It's one of my most valuable treasured. It's absolutely beautiful piece. Yeah, awesome.
Metal Diggers J-Man says Morgan's hit 96 on the D2. You know, here's the thing, man. I don't ever get numbers like that. That's because we just don't find these big silvers here. And if I was to get a number like that, I'm automatically thinking like deep iron, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or some,
deep iron or it's a spray can from 2014.
Right. I see those numbers come up. I'm like, 96.
Not even
93,
gonna-
95, whatever. I'm like, it's nothing. Can't be anything. I'm in Colorado, but you gotta dig them, don't you? You gotta dig them. I lift that coil up and try to say, oh man, if it's deep, I should start digging more of those. I'm probably passing up on all my first Morgan dollar.
I've heard that the most important factor in eyeball finds is what detector you're using.
That is absolutely true, Buckle Boy. You need to get them all and just cycle through
swing them all at the
one
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't that what's that guy from Star Wars? Is it General Grievous? He's got like 8 arms or something. And you just have all of your detectors just
Somebody's got to make that artificial intelligence.
Oh man, I
video.
shouldn't have given that out. Dang it. I'll have to work on that tomorrow.
Oh man. That'd be great. And just want to know how Buckle Boy finds all his stuff he finds, and then
exactly.
We'll put that.
He's got
on
8 arms.
It's going to be a job for AI tomorrow, I think.
It is. Yep. Oh, it's coming. Someone's going to shoot it to us tomorrow. Watch.
Who found a trime? You ever found a trime, Tony? I never found a trime.
No. I have been there when a trime was found, and I was so early when I started detecting. I understood what it was, but I didn't. And you know where it was found? You'll never believe this. Wait for it. Ohio.
Oh. I just keep hearing about this Ohio, man. Keep hearing about this Ohio. Nothing in Ohio. Then bang, Bill comes up with a cut real.
Yeah.
Nothing in Ohio.
That was the last
bang,
piece in
Tony
Ohio.
finds a real. Bang, they're like Wheaties out there.
Yeah. Right. Hey, Little Dirt Diggers is on tonight with us.
How are you doing, Emily? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming on.
How are things? You finding stuff out there? You still getting out?
Yeah.
I got one more thing to share. Just because he's a friend of ours and because it's pretty fantastic actually.
It's freaking amazing.
So
look, while you're pulling that up.
Yeah.
Lurker Troy, that's it. I'm moving to Ohio. Buckle Boy, that's it. I'm moving to Ohio. Thanks, Bills. The Bills are going to ruin it for everybody in Ohio. They keep finding great stuff there.
Can't even type. That's it. I'm moving to Ohio. Yeah. Shoot. Well, you and I went to England with this next guy. He was on our trip, right? Yep. Shane.
Yeah.
And
oh my gosh.
He just went back to England and hit one of the top bucket lists you can hit in England for sure.
Struck it rich.
Yep. Check this out. This is Shane Godfrey being featured by Sam Sager. There we go. Bada! That is a George. Yeah, that's a George III gold guinea.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
1775. So what's the significance of 1775?
With
that
with
is
England?
the start, of the American Revolution.
Yeah.
1775. So that's George. Is George III, George V? George of the jungle. Pretty cool though, man. Look at that thing. George III.
I think we looked at it. It was just ever slightly bigger than a quarter.
Yeah.
Or right around that same size, quarter.
Yeah,
size.
it looks like it's little. Yeah, like 1.5 width of his fingers, probably.
Right.
But you see that come out of the ground, and you're just like, oh,
yeah.
Right?
Look at that. I mean, it still has the dirt in the indentation or the writing and stuff. But other than that, look how pristine. I mean, he hasn't done any work. It's right. He's still in the field.
Yeah.
And it comes out that beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well done, Shane. Proud of you, man. Happy for you.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing. I texted him after that. That got posted by Sam, and we don't talk very often. We do talk sometimes, me and Shane, and it was like the
Yeah.
two of us back and forth just nonstop about
Yeah,
it.
I
He
did
was
too, man. We did the
he
same
was
thing. I was like,
through
hey,
the roof.
I asked him if he had calmed down yet. He's like, absolutely not, man. He's still
I can't
dancing.
even.
Oh man. Well, what are you gonna find next, man? What's next for you? Let's call it here. Let's call it right now.
All right, I'll call my shot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's the next wow? Cool. Oh my gosh, check
Like-
it out, guys. That you're gonna come up with. We're jinxing ourselves now, man.
It's gonna be a cavalry stirrup from late 1850s.
Man, you are swinging high, my friend.
Yep.
You're going for it.
I am. I figured if I'm going to jinx myself, I might as well jinx it, something I'm never going to find. Or you know what? I did see also the US, I think it's on the horse bit. I think it's hard to describe, but Beth found one here in Colorado, but I want to find that as well. US, it's on the
It comes
I think
down
on the
circle
side of the
US
bit.
on it, side of the bit.
Yeah. I would love to find that. Love to
Just
find one of those.
Tell us
too.
in the chat what that is called. I forgot what that's called. But
Yeah, it's not
somebody
the
somebody here know.
Bit Boss. There we go.
There you go. Thanks, Bill.
A US Bit Boss, yeah. And I got to tell you, when we were on the our button house, I got more messages saying, "Tony, keep digging. You're gonna find a stirrup. You're gonna find a Bit Boss. You guys are in the cavalry site. Everything is cavalry. The star carbine bullets. You are gonna find a stirrup. We never found a damn stirrup anywhere there.
Now, there's a caveat to that.
Okay,
We still haven't done it. There's one more trip back to that place. I know that
you're
it might not
talking
be
about on
possible.
the right of the driveway.
We have
where all
never
the-
cleared that iron out. We have
You're right.
never cleared where the stables were or where they parked the wagons and the horses. We found tons of iron there, and we
Right.
went everywhere else. We dug a few items out of there. Remember that big old triangle thing? It looked like the end of a. I thought it was like a triangle thing that they used to, like a triangle. I don't know what it was. Shoot, I don't know what it was. You remember that thing? It was like hollow, came to a point, looked like a piece off a wagon, like came to a center hitch. Man.
Yeah.
But large iron. We were digging large iron there.
Right. It was all
And,
big iron.
Yeah.
You know what I found right there? Do you remember?
Right there, not too far
Right
from there.
there.
At
Right
the
there.
iron?
Yeah.
At the iron spot. No.
Gold infantry button.
Oh, that was further towards the road though, wasn't it? Same
It was
side
towards
of
the road, but on that side of the driveway, not
on that
far
side of
from.
the driveway. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Right.
in the case in a little disc thing. Yeah.
That was incredible.
That blew
that
my
was so exciting that
mind.
day when you pulled that up. That was so exciting. But I still think we need to go hit that iron patch sometime if we can get back on.
I agree.
Yeah.
The new
definitely
they have
that.
new owners. They had sold it. They sold that house.
Yeah.
So so the Bit Boss that I said I'm gonna find, Tony, I found one at the same place I found the cut silver. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Bill.
I'm sure you did, man.
In where was he? In Ohio.
Oh, there's nothing left in Ohio. So I was doing a
No.
quick scan real quick to see if I could find that piece, but
What are you gonna find?
what am I gonna find? Do
Are
I
you
have to
thinking
shoot as
about
high
the
as you did?
No, I mean we can definitely be more realistic. If we put it to the time frame of that new area that we're hunting, I think we can probably be more realistic.
Great question for the chat before you guys leave us tonight. For those of you still hanging out with us, put in the chat or even send me a message or whatever. Put your intention to it.
That's right.
If you put your intention to it, you'll end up finding
That's
it.
right. Channel it.
That's it. The places where you're digging currently that you have permissions to, that you go to, what's going to be your next big find that you think you're gonna hit? Nick says 1700s coin this season.
Love it.
We haven't got too much time left in our season, but I'll say the places where we're digging now.
I know where we're digging right
Yeah.
now.
Shoot. I'm going to find a seated
Oh,
quarter.
ooh. Okay.
I'm going to find a seated quarter. How's that for ambitious? It's just absolutely unheard of out here, pretty much.
I know,
Especially-
but I just pulled it up. Dates 1838 to 1891. Realistic.
they would have it.
Very
They would
realistic.
have the late year ones coming this way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the pioneer areas we're digging right now, they came here in 1850s all the way through whatever.
Right.
We know the home sites show up on the 1900 maps, which means they're
But they-
probably there prior to the 1900s.
Yeah.
So we don't have any earlier maps that show the locations. But I'm just going to go out on a limb and say seated quarter.
I think anything seated in that spot would be absolutely amazing, because
Yeah.
what find wise, what Jeff found a IHP.
Yep. Yeah, he found an IHP.
So, and it was 1906 IHP. So,
Right.
seated,
It's going to be rough out there.
you know where it
Pretty
is?
rough
It's
out
underneath
there.
all that iron.
Yes, it's exactly where it's at.
Ask the Bills.
Maybe I should say barber, right? I've never found
Yeah.
a barber. I've never found a barber.
I got a barber dime.
Cool.
That's
That'd be
it.
Cool.
Buckle Boy says the best finds will always be the ones that are so rare and unexpected they aren't on any bucket list. Absolutely.
Right. Those are the
That's
best.
happened to us. That absolutely happened to us.
Yeah. Found when you just had no idea you could even find it at the location you're at, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Look at who was it? Dan Pearson in our club. We're out there digging at that stage station. What did he
Yeah.
pull up? Pulled a Georgia militia button
Yeah.
in Colorado. Now, you know, there's explanations for it, right?
Sure.
I'm reading about the mine, you know, the gold rush and everything out here in Colorado. You had a lot of people from Georgia and that part of the country coming this way. You know, into the late 1800s, migrating out this way. But for him to find that in
Yeah.
Colorado, pretty crazy. I'm sure he wasn't expecting to find that.
Expecting that. No, there's no way. No way. Yeah. Bill says, gold coin. Buckle Boy says, yeah, same here. Gary Hulls, a silver thimble. I would love to find a silver thimble.
Yep. I was lucky enough to find one in England.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Good one.
Yep.
Lurker Troy says, I hope I just don't find a nail. Let's see. East Idaho digger, a V nickel.
That'd be cool.
Absolutely. Bill Hayes hopes 1700S largie or a bust coin.
Oh, bus coin would be amazing. And well, so would us 1700
Well, yeah.
largely.
Yeah.
We're not finding large cents out here at all, but man.
No.
Emily said she found a Texas button here in Georgia.
Wow.
What was that doing there?
Wasn't it 12th Georgia?
Not a 12th Georgia. We have a friend up in Canada that J3B one time was digging around the old train station in his town, and over underneath a bunch of brush, he found the golden spike.
Yes.
When they brought the railroad through there. Yeah. He actually found the golden spike. And I guess they just, when they refurbished the place stuff, they just threw it to the side. And they he ended up presenting it to the city, and it was this big deal, and they've got it in the museum now. And that's you know, really historic. And they did this whole thing about it. Like, again, something you're just not expecting to find, right? Pretty crazy. Oh, well, let's go find it. Now I want to get out of here and go detecting.
I know, right? Every time we get on here, it's like, all right, are we going out this weekend? Such motivation.
It is. It is. But I've been getting some good videos lately, so I do have some footage now. I can kind of put some videos together, and I just need the time, like you were saying. There's so much time it takes to edit stuff together, but
Well,
very
you
cool.
got the footage. I think G.I. Joe said that, didn't he? If you have the video footage, it's half the battle.
It's half the battle. That's what he said. Right.
I think he did say that.
I think that was on the tagline on the Mattel box when you bought his little action figures in the back.
It was. Yes. If you
Getting the
have,
footage is half the battle.
that's true. That's true.
It's just funny, as we talked about it last time. Ever since we were being filmed by that film crew, every time I film now, I'm just completely setting up different shots. I'm thinking about different things. Yeah, last 2 times I was filming, I had like a chest cam. I had a handheld cam, and I had a stationary cam.
See?
And all kinds of stuff going on. Mics all over the place.
It's crazy. You and I talked about just how our mind changed to capture it, and then after that, it's going to be how to put it together. So we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see what you've gotten footage wise recently.
The last trip I was just out there, I had the microphone inside my shirt.
Yeah.
So that the actual receiver part was inside the shirt and then clipped onto my shirt like that. So the inside was my shirt was acting as a muffle.
Right.
And it actually worked pretty good. Plus I actually put a windscreen on the mic inside my shirt. So it worked pretty good. It was really windy out there, and I listened to the footage and it was pretty good. So.
Oh, good.
We'll
good.
have to check that out.
Yeah. I'll be waiting on that on your channel.
Oh my gosh. Yu-Gi-Ohs are really awesome. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
But I don't think any of us would turn our nose up at a 1652 pine tree shilling either. If one were to pop up.
Maravetti.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh. Now they're getting into the stratosphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord Baltimore. Let's go for it, guys. Come on, let's go.
I just went back and watched that video.
Of Kurt's?
Yeah. Of the Lord Baltimore. Yeah. That's funny.
That's pretty great. Leon. Yeah. Leon, Lion and Castle. Oh my gosh. Did you see that one Buckle Boy found out there? Buckle Boy, did you find that, or was it your friend that was with you? That Castle Lion. That was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
We're throwing all those out. Eats Hector says 1800s barber would make my year. It'd make my year too.
It would make
That's
my
awesome.
year forever.
That's awesome.
Yep. Even counterfeit coins, big old fake counterfeit 8 real. I take
Roman.
It.
What about a counterfeit Roman?
That'll work. GW button. Now Nick's thinking. Here we go.
Right.
Join us next week for Dream Time with Ken and Tony here on Relics Radio. We're all just gonna sit there and stare into the screen together and wish.
Just drool.
Just drool.
Drool.
Oh my gosh. I did find a counterfeit Roman coin.
I know you did. I know you did. I was there.
Matter of fact, I've misplaced the darn thing now. I was going to turn that into a necklace. Yeah, for good luck.
You were going to take it back with you and turn it back onto somebody else. No, you weren't going to do that.
Do that.
You weren't going to do that.
You know what I did see is some people have been doing stuff like that lately.
Mm-hmm.
They've been making little not to fake people out, but a lot of people have been like making coins that said like, Jimbo was here or something, or Jimbo found this place first or something, and burying them so that later teams would come along and find little joke coins like that. Yeah, but nothing like what that jerk did to me with my counterfeit Roman.
That was mint. That was going in the freaking London Museum.
It was
so mint.
It was so incredible. Sharpest coin I've ever seen ever. Of course it was.
Of course it was.
Well, let's get out of here, man. What do you got going on? You got a lot going on over at 5280 Adventures.
Yeah, I've been putting out some shorts. Yeah, I've been putting out some shorts. If you guys kind of like a giggle, 10-second, 20-second giggle, head over there either on YouTube or Facebook, Instagram. Just having a little bit of fun, poking fun at different machines, different, our hobby a little bit, just a little bit light natured stuff. So nothing crazy. So I don't know. Just join me over there. I'm sure when you and I get out, I'm not going to be able to get out this weekend, but maybe after that I will. I know there's duck hunting and stuff, but we need to get back to where those spots are that you were at, man. I tell you, you just pound it. So but join me over there. You can find some more videos coming out here pretty soon. And, every Thursday night, Relics Radio right here. So.
Yep. Yeah, I know that Jeff, our buddy Jeff's moving away to North Carolina. I think this might be his last weekend. I might be able to get out with him Saturday, and then I took Monday off just specifically to see if I could get out with him one more time before he splits. I needed to burn up some paid time off anyway, so I took last Monday off. I'll take this Monday up coming off, and then the rest of the time I can burn during the holidays. But we'll send you pictures, man. If we come up with something special, if I find that seated quarter, I'll send you a picture of it.
All right.
Okay. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. It was fun. We had a good time chatting with you and talking about our dream finds and everything else. And for everyone that I showed what they found this past couple of weeks, congratulations. Bill, wonderful, wonderful. Kevin, great job, man. Shane, amazing. Steph, great little find you found there. And everyone else, have yourself a good night. And Larry, Larry Stevens, we still got to have you on, bud. You and Loy got to come on and talk about that for sure. But let's get out of here. Catch me over at Adventures in Dirt. You know where to find me. If you go out and find some good stuff, let me know about it. I'd love to congratulate you and feature you on my show. So make sure you let me know about it, and have a great week, great weekend. Be safe.
Thank you so much for listening to Relics Radio. We will see you back here next week for another exciting guest. Until then, get out and dig it all.